Namaste student. I Jeevin Shobha Kumari, Assistant Professor in Jyoti Vidyapith Women's University, Jaipur. In this session, we will continue with the practices of groundnut crop. Selection of seeds. Quality of seeds is prime importance for the establishing the optimum plant stand. Pod for seed purpose should be stored under unshelled in a cool, dry, and well ventilated place. For seed purpose, pod should be shelled by hand 1 week before sowing time. Hand shelling ensure little damage into seeds. Pod shelled long before sowing time are liable to suffer from the loss of viability and storage damage. Discard shriveled and small and diseased kernels. Only balls should be used for sowing to get good stand. Seed rate. Seed rate is always depend on the spacing, type of seed and germination percentage. Use of optimum seed rate is the key factor for the maintaining recommended plant population. Spreading type variety 80 to 100 kg per hectare according to size of the kernel is required. Bunch type variety 100 to 125 kg per hectare according to size of kernel is required. In which type? Bunch type. Manure and fertilizer. Manure 25 ton well decomposed FIM or compost per hectare is required. Fertilizer N, P और K. Storage application nitrogen कितना 12.5 और phosphorus 25 as a measure. The pod formation and development of groundnut is greatly influenced by the fertilizer application. Lime application accrues better nodulation. The entire quantity of phosphorus should be applied 4 to 5 centimeter in the soil of the seed, 4 to 5 centimeter below the seed level before the sowing. Nitrogen may be applied preferably in the form of ammonium sulfate as it contains sulfur, which is directly involved in the biosynthesis of oil. Phosphorus fertilizer is very much important as it promotes the root growth and development of rhizobium and help the crop to tight our moisture stress. Single super phosphate is the best source of phosphorus as it contains 16% phosphorus and beside 19.5% calcium and 12.5% sulfur. Gypsum is the cheapest source of calcium and sulfur. Well powdered gypsum may be applied to the crop at the rate 500 kg per hectare when it is a peak flowering stage on the soil surface as the close to the base of the plant as possible because calcium is picked up by the peg and the developed pod. Phosphorus is the constituent of the enzyme phospholipids and protein, while sulfur is the constituent of sulfur-containing amino acid and helps in fatty acid synthesis. Calcium is another important mineral for the groundnut production. Groundnut has unique characteristic of absorbing about 75% of sulfur and calcium through gynophore and then developing pores. Irrigation. Groundnut being a rainy season crop, it does not require irrigation unless the dry spell period prolonged and irrigation facility are available. If dry spell occur, irrigation may become necessary during the critical stage. Flowering. Which is critical stage? Flowering, peg formation, pod development stage are critical for irrigation in groundnut. Life-saving irrigation during the critical stage of the crop growth result in increase in pod yield to the extent 63%. Shelling is increased by the 5%. Lack of the soil moisture at this stage was found to be most crucial factor holding up groundnut production. Hard soil are irrigated before harvest to facilitate easy harvesting. Aftercare operation. Weeding and interculturing. Weeds result in severe competition with the crop and cause a considerable reduction in yield to extent 25 to 50% based on the nature of the weed infestation in the field. Weed problem is very severe in the initial stage due to the slow growth of the crop. The critical period of the weed competition was found to be from 28 to 40 days after sowing. The crop should be kept absolutely weed free up to 60 days of sowing by following 2-3 interculturing operations, followed by hand weeding. But care should be taken that soil should not be disturbed at pegging and pod formation stage. The earthing up should also taken up simultaneously with the interculturing operation. Basic ideas of earthing up is to promote easy penetration of pegs in soil as well, also to provide more area to spread where labor cost is high and timely non availability of labor. Chemical weed control through herbicides, which are used in groundnut crop, fluclorilene at the rate 0.9 as a pre-emergence should be applied beside carry out the interculturing and hand weeding at 20, 45 and 60 days after sowing. Use of hormone. Seeing the growth behavior of the crop, we find that groundnut usually suffer from the two from drawbacks. The first is that the crop being non-determinant, the crop being non-determinate, keep on flowering and production pegs simultaneously up till maturing. And the second is that pod starts germinating once after reaching physiological maturity. If they get water, as a result, more than 50% of plant energy is lost in producing non-effective pods and effective pods germinate. If there is a rain or irrigation, these both of conditions lead to very poor yield and quality of the produce. Application of MH. MH means malic hydrazide near maturity result, inducing dormancy in the pods for about 20 to 30 days, which check the germination of mature pod even if they get water. Thank you guys. If you have any doubt, any query regarding this session, please write in comment box.